Well, hey everyone, my name is Nathan Jones, and if you're new here, welcome. I like to talk about all things movies, specifically Blu-rays, and today I want to talk to you about an idea that's been percolating in my mind, and I have not necessarily come up with the name yet, but I might in the editing process come up with that. But what I wanted to do is make short-term or shorter videos where I'm interacting with all of you. So let me give you a little bit more context of where this came from. So a long time ago, when social media was an infant, I remember myself asking questions. I did a question of the week for all of my friends. And so I would prompt some kind of either question or I'd have some kind of statement, either or statement. And then I would kind of present it to my friends and they loved that. And I remember interacting with that and seeing the different types of answers that they would come up with, and we'd all argue, and it would be a lot of fun, honestly. It would be a nice way to interact in those early days. And then, fast forward to, a few years ago, I decided to do the Film Journey series on this channel, which, of course, if you are not new to this, you understand is a conversation where I'm interacting with other community members who exist in this space, but also content creators, or even like podcasters, people who are involved in these different types of communities that we are interacting with. And I really love this series. In fact, I'm continuing it to this day. In fact, my last video was one. And so go check that out if you haven't seen it. But other ways that I've been thinking about this, the last few weeks, I've been really coming up with this idea, like, okay, thinking about those questions from back then, also the long-term film journey questions, and kind of just condensing it to the audience. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to weekly make a short video where I would post some kind of prompt or question, and then in the comment section you can answer it as short, as long as you want, either or. You don't have to interact with it, but at the same time I would love to see your thoughts on all these different things. So what better way to start this off with the idea of my first question that I always present to people on the Film Journey series is, what is your earliest movie memory? So what is your most vivid memory that you have growing up of a movie? So for me, and I'm sure some of you might already know this, but for me it is Fantasia from 1940. And this Disney film, this classic film, I remember watching around 3 or 4 years old, and I was in my original house where I was growing up. And I remember watching this particular sequence, the very end of the film, Night on Bald Mountain, and seeing Chernabog, the demon, come out of the mountain. And I was terrified. So I ran off into the kitchen. This is like a narrow kitchen that I remember. It's like a photographic memory of where I was. I ran off to the kitchen and then started playing with my toys just to kind of distract myself from what I had just saw. And obviously from here on out, I love Fantasia, which is this weird, shocking memory of mine where I decided, well, I didn't decide, I just watched this movie. And then from then on out, here we are now, many years later. And now this is one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. So with that being said, obviously Fantasia is one of my earliest movie memories. So I want to pose this question off to you. What is your earliest movie memory that you can remember? The most vivid response would be nice to see in the comment section. But like I said, I wanted to really start this conversation as just a way that we can all interact in this community, and ways we can do this every week. And this is a really short video, so you don't have to do much, but watch it and then possibly answer a question. And I would love to see the many responses, and I might even, at the end of the month, I might actually compile all these together and make this long video and interact with all of you. And I would love to do that. I would love to make this long video where I'm kind of reading off the comments and saying like, hey, we had all these different comments, and share these experiences with everyone else. So I think that's what I might be planning on doing. So if you can, I hope you can answer this prompt and answer in the comment section. And yeah, we'll just go from here on this particular video. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you can comment in the comment section down below, but also don't forget to check out in the description section where I did a recent film journey, and I'm also doing a ABC movie challenge, which is obviously what I'm going to be continuing doing. I'm about a third of the way through the alphabet right now. But anyway, regardless, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Share, like, comment, hit the notification bell, subscribe, and I will see you next time. I'm not jonesing around.